Hello, this is Mrs. Politsky, and I have notes for Chapter 24, Section 3 of World History, Austro-Hungary and the Ottoman Empire. As we go along, make sure you fill in the information that you need. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about Austria-Hungary and kind of the transformation between the Habsburgs to the dual monarchy. The steps that Metternich, who is Clemens von Metternich, uh, took to confront liberal movements within the Austrian Empire were to prohibit reforms that conflicted with the absolute monarchy. His job was to protect the throne, and he started to form alliances with his neighbors. The dual monarchy of Austria-Hungary was created to establish Austria and Hungary as two equal states under one leader. The dual monarchy was created as a compromise. Number 3, the economic advantages of the dual monarchy were that Hungary could provide raw materials to Austria, and Austria could provide the industrial products to Hungary. Number 4, the Eastern Question was the concern over what would happen to European balance of power if the Ottoman Empire would collapse. And the Ottoman Empire was literally a neighbor of Austria-Hungary, and there was great concern, especially in areas where there were people who probably had more in common with the people of Austria-Hungary when you talk about religion. Those folks who were either Roman Catholics or part of the Eastern Orthodox Church. Number 5, the various religious and ethnic groups in the Balkans wanted independence to form their own state. And unfortunately, you had Ottomans and members of Austria-Hungary that, would have gone nuts if they could have been able to acquire this land, which spells bad news for these folks. Probably one of the biggest conflicts that happened in this part of the world was an event known as the Crimean War. And this was fought between the alliances of the Ottoman Empire, Great Britain, and France against Russia. And the dispute basically was sparked as a result of members of the Eastern Orthodox Church who were from Russia wanting to have access to the Holy Land. When the Ottomans, who had given Roman Catholics control over holy places in Palestine, didn't give the same rights to Orthodox Christians. As a result, Russia invaded the Ottoman territories. Because of this alliance, what we find is that Russia at times finds itself at odds, and eventually you're going to find Great Britain and France fighting against them. The majority of the war was fought in Russia, Crimea, along the Black Sea, and this war lasted 2 years and ended in a stalemate, though the alliance of Great Britain, France, and the Ottoman Empire eventually claimed victory. The Balkans. This was most important to Russia so that it could provide them quick access to the Mediterranean Sea. And certainly they had a lot of influence in this area, and it has a lot to do with religion. All right, I hope you got everything written down.